Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces December 31, 2022. Mercury turns retrograde today, and until January 18th, you're in great shape to look to the past for answers regarding managing current responsibilities. This retrograde phase occurs in your sector of career, responsibilities, performance, reputation, image, and life path. It may be best to stick to projects already in the works rather than take on brand new endeavors in the 3 weeks ahead. Aim to be flexible with your schedule, as mix-ups are possible during this shift. However, look for opportunities to make valuable refinements and changes in the coming weeks. You might observe trends or reconsider past plans and projects. Frequently, a delay occurring during a Mercury retrograde cycle leads to essential edits. Today, your words have a lot of impact, and the tendency to be misunderstood is strong. As long as you choose your words carefully, however, this can be an excellent time to bring peace and harmony to a matter. There may be an opportunity revolving around work or business that reemerges for a fresh look. Information can surface that prompts you to redefine long-term goals. The roads are open to sweet connections and better relationships today. This is because our cosmic messenger, mental Mercury, will soar through the sky like a brilliant ray of light and cross paths with sweet Venus, our goddess planet of marriage and union. As they are conjunct in the heavens, it is an excellent day to have a heart-to-heart with someone and improve your connections. Be kind, cordial, and honest, and your interactions will flourish at this time. If you've been uncertain about how you feel as of late, you actually can use this cosmic energy to reboot yourself as you synthesize your opinions and thoughts with the truth inside your heart. Watch out! Today's first quarter moon will be brimming in your sign, acting as your cosmic cue to stand out in the professional crowd. But doing so might be more challenging than anticipated since Mercury will station retrograde in Capricorn. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn may take a hit on your career path, professional status, reputation, and legacy. It might be unlikely to successfully launch anything new during Mercury retrograde. But you can use this time to take a step out of the spotlight to reflect on what you may need to want or change. What makes the timing of Mercury's retrograde turn in your career sector yesterday significant is that it comes just as Uranus is in his final weeks in retrograde motion in your income sector. This is ending one year and starting the next with the doors open to the past, second chances, and untapped professional and income potential. There is a lot of energy whirling around these days, but you have the benefit of grounded energy. If you choose to use it or lose, it most definitely applies. You may want to increase your intake of water and decrease your intake of caffeine and carbonated substances. Steer away from heavy foods and keep your natural energy well positioned by eating homemade soups and salads prepared fresh with seasonal vegetables. These minor efforts can have maximum effect. A powerful day is at hand, and you can expect to play a somewhat different role from your usual one. The essence of this favors online positions that teach, lead, and support, especially positions that help others on a group scale. This brings an exceptional opportunity for you to hone some of your leadership skills. If you can offer something to a group of people in the way of education or support, you're well on your way to developing fine skills. Recognize such chances if they come along today and seize the opportunity to grow. The moon's last visit to Aries for the year is also the first since Jupiter returned last week, with their alignment today a chance to get a better read on the planet of luck and expansion's influence. This is not the same planet that retrograded back out of your sign 2 months ago, giving you a sense of the drive, enthusiasm, and confidence that will shape the coming year. Days before moving into 2023, this is the day when there is a chance to embrace the future and the journey ahead. The moon's last visit to Aries for the year is also the first since the dwarf planet Ceres returned to your relationship sector, with their clash today exposing any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs. However, this is not only part of a new journey to better understand your relationship needs and priorities, but it comes just as Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, have aligned. Our eyes in the sky. Your passionate, fiery side will be highlighted today as the moon takes its first steps in the sign of Aries. The energy here can become quite emotional, and the temptation to stay in bed and close out the world could be real. A connection between the moon and Jupiter could also make you feel overwhelmed, especially when it comes to responsibilities. It might not be easy to put on a brave face this morning, so be gentle with yourself and others as everyone attempts to navigate this messy cosmic climate. You will feel slightly out of sync with the people around you today. Try not to blame yourself for this phenomenon. Realize that this simply has to do with the difficult cosmic energy of the day. Relations will be better tomorrow. Wait it out. Don't be too quick to judge someone else's work. You may think it is wrong simply because you don't understand it. Take your time and ask questions before jumping to the conclusion that the work has been done incorrectly. You may learn something. As we continue into the evening, the moon squares the sun, creating some emotional fluctuations, and you might feel more sensitive than usual. This is a good time to release any fears or hurt feelings you might be harboring. Give yourself permission to unplug and save significant conversations for another day. It's important to put yourself and your well-being first. Take a moment to let go of anything you feel is holding you back, so you can head into the new year feeling refreshed. Strong-willed people may stand in your way today. Do your best to avoid them altogether. Their thinking is not along the same lines as yours. Communication with these types of people is only going to complicate matters instead of clarifying them. Mercury begins its retrograde journey in Capricorn today, so prepare yourself for the usual miscommunications and aggravations that accompany this transit. Stay calm and carry on. After midnight, messenger planet Mercury stations retrograde for the final time this year in pragmatic Capricorn. As this station coincides with the new year, we may opt to be a bit more flexible in setting our resolutions for 2023 now. At the very least, consider leaving them open to revision until Mercury stations direct on January 18th. Mercury retrograde will do its thing, provoking misunderstandings, crashing electronics, and causing us to voice sentiments at inopportune times. Most of all, it will force us to reflect upon our goals. As we make decisions heading into January, treat yourself with patience and give others a bit of grace. Don't get down on yourself if you aren't immediately successful on your first attempt at a new venture. You may feel as if your support group is leaving you high and dry today. Perhaps you are given a task with very little guidance on how to complete it. Don't worry. Have confidence in yourself. You are given nothing you can't handle yourself. Following this, the moon enters Aries, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, the moon and Jupiter are the only planets transiting fire signs. With so many planets in earth signs now, we need this extra boost of enthusiasm to keep us motivated. To optimally channel this energy, seek out physical activities to get your body moving. Especially in the northern hemisphere, these colder months can turn us into couch potatoes. Get your circulation going and watch as your mood is boosted.